You are listening to a sneak preview of Augustus Johnston News and Sports Channel, baby. Hell yeah.
This has been a very difficult couple of days. Rush Limbaugh died yesterday. Trump called in to Fox and Friends and spent the whole time just talking about himself. That was his tribute to Rush Limbaugh and how the election was stolen from him. What a great connection they had. But no, obviously it's sad when anybody dies, but my first memory of Rush Limbaugh would be going to a family reunion in Kansas. My grandmother is from Kansas and then relocated to North Dakota. And then when my mom was like 9 years old, they moved to Colorado. But driving to that family reunion and hearing Rush Limbaugh
circa 1994
and wanting to listen to it further because my dad couldn't stand it. He wanted it off. Get that off. Damn it. God. But he was, so I think he was probably partially responsible or a big part responsible for the Republicans taking over the House of Representatives and the Senate, I believe. They may have already had the Senate in 1994. And, just the propaganda of now propaganda is everywhere, but that was real propaganda coming from the airwaves, and Rush Limbaugh, who really was the one that really made that right-wing radio medium take off. I don't know if he was the first, but also I learned that he was a top 40 DJ before that. Isn't that the case with all of them? Glenn Beck, Morning Zoo, before becoming a right-wing radio host. So, he's a performer first and foremost. It's like, he just decided later on it would be politics. But you're a radio performer, just like Glenn Beck. So it's not coming from the political arena, it's coming from the performance arena, the entertainment arena. And Beavis and Butthead made fun of him a long time. It was just absolutely great, really funny if you can look that up. But yeah, I have heard that his numbers were inflated. That later on, he wasn't getting the numbers that they stated he did, and he basically paid by Republican sort of think tanks or think tanks or whatever they're called to do the propaganda, supported by them, as are other right-wing hosts. And like the Koch brothers or something like that. I don't know if the Koch brothers did support, but I hear organizations like that support a lot of these right-wing guys. It's not that they're commanding such an audience. It's like they're propped up. But yeah, he was everywhere in the Midwest and even throughout the country, a national radio show. And he was on the air until just a couple of weeks ago, I believe. So real quickly before we go, yeah, they tried to get me, the Rush Limbaugh show tried to get me for copyright infringement when I lifted a segment off of CNN. And of course I disputed it and won, but I just thought it was strange that they were claiming that I was copyrighting them. And in reality, I pulled it off CNN, and I explained that. So if anybody could give me for copyright infringement, it was CNN. Rush Limbaugh, dead.